Hello again, welcome back to my channel, Tsarin on the budgets. Today is end of my week 5 and it's end of January for me. So the first things I want to go through my budget quickly and see where I spent more money where than I should, or if you have any savings in there. So just quickly update on here. As usual, my income and my savings are covered in black, then they're not visible, but everything else is pretty much in here. So for income, there is my and my husband's salary in here, but it's also some side hustle which my husband do have time to time. So this time it was £400, which is okay. Sometimes he can have more, sometimes less, but basically whenever he have side hustle, it will automatically go towards my 3 binders, so it doesn't go towards our main savings, so there's a separate saving for that. And this is how it's been allocated between 3 different binders. If you've been on my channel, there is 2 separate videos on the side hustle allocation. So that's that. And then if you go to my bills, so our bills is 2,100 more or less per month. And let's just have a look how we done. So rent, council tax, water all went as is planned. Gas and electricity, phone bill was slightly less. I have this app where you can save some money if you buy some stuff, and and then you have kind of cash back and it's going towards your phone bill. So, and when you have £10 you can transfer to your phone bill. So I think that's what's happening here. That's why my balance slightly less. So internet went as usual. So TV license, it's quarterly, but I do budget for this every month. Obviously didn't happen this month. I can see they already deducted it yesterday, so on February, so it will be in my next budget. But for this actuals is 0. Netflix as planned, 17.99. So Octopus, it's my finance advisor at work, so I do have a quarterly meeting where I'm paying £30, and then my workplace will reimburse me. But again, it's only quarterly. We have a meeting on January, but they didn't charge me yet, so I guess this will be rolled to February now. So Amazon Prime, £8.99. So there is 2 lottery which we're playing with my husband, postcode lottery. So the reason why we continue playing, because we won £3,000 end of November, so kind of worth it for us to carry on this. Then £10 going to charity, and also we have some appliance insurance which is £6.49, so it's all went. So yeah, so basically our budget obviously slightly less because of our actuals is slightly less than budgets because of Octopus and TV license, which I have in the budget but I didn't go this month. Okay, so that's that. And then if you go to our expenses, so this is some expenses which I'm paying from the cards, not on the cash basis. So you know, some of them subscription, some of them Amazon purchases, so you can't really do it on cash. So my travel, I travel to work for 4 days, 4 days per week. So depending if I have to take a train or if I can take Elizabeth line, so depending on this, the amount is fluctuating. So I am usually budgeting 200, and then it's sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. So, and I'm using one of my credit cards. I'm using Capital One just for the travel. Then it's all separate, and then I can see exactly how much I spent, so I don't need to sit down through and and look through my bank statement and see how much is there. So it's all on the credit card. So I checked my credit card and it's 187.8. So that's a travel. Amazon household, so basically we have a subscription with Amazon, and every month I would buy toilet paper, so tissue or cat food through Amazon subscription because it's cheaper. And also I do sometimes Amazon Fresh because we buy water and again some bulk stuff and again it's cheaper on Amazon Fresh sometimes. So I do look around, I do shop around. It's just, it's not happening obviously all the time, so I check if it's cheaper, or if we need the water, then we buy it on Amazon app. So the vitamins, so we do go through a lot of supplements and vitamins at the moment. So some of them will be from Amazon, some of them will be from different health providers, but I just combine them and call them Amazon vitamins. There is no set budget for this. I put this month to 110, but obviously we spent more than that. And again, I did spend actually I think 60 or 70 pounds on 31st of January, and because it's a long month and it's 5 weeks for me, so it did go to this month's budget, where if it would be 4 weeks, then it's probably gonna roll to the next one. But again, it's fine, it's happened, so we'll have to put as actuals for this month. So then there is some sort of impulse purchases in here for eBay, Temu, Vinted, or some other miscellaneous small costs. So I do put a budget £50 for each. It's just, to make sure there is something there, and I don't just, spend all the money. Because it's impossible not to have this, and it's better to have at least something, at least some budget, then okay, so I have something to spend this month, and then it does help to control yourself. So I didn't do much. I did actually bought some stuff from Temu and AliExpress, but then I also have refunds because I didn't like, so I send them back and they issue me refunds. So there was some savings in here. And then cash stuffing and weekly cash envelope. So basically I budget how much I will take every month for my cash stuffing. So I know everyone doing differently. So for us personally, when I take all the money, so when I account for all the direct debits for all the outcomes, and then I will take all the money, all the cash for my cash stuffing, there will be always budget of £1,000. So we never leave our bank less than £1,000. So the reason in the past, when we apply for loans or when we apply for credit cards, we've been told by, when we apply in the bank, we've been told by the bank that they don't like to see your balance to go below a certain limit. So you can't really have a zero every month. I mean, obviously you can, but if you want to apply for something, and for us, we want, to buy a house, we need to have a mortgage in our sort of, we're planning to have a mortgage. So for our perspective, we need to make our banks to look as much as possible attractive for, for the future bank lenders. So yeah, so we never go below 1,000. So all my budget done on the condition, then, whatever I do, so I treat my 1,000 in the bank as zero. So basically it will never go below 1,000, but it just needs to be, I would never have the situation where I will take the money, or I will do my budget and it's less than 1,000. So that's kind of my zero for me. Yeah, so okay, so that's what's happening here. And also I did spend some there was some expenses which I have to pay from my from my bank card, where they meant to be paid from my envelopes. I did have money for them in the envelopes, but I physically couldn't do it. It's not every place you can pay cash, so I did record them, and then it's £250, which would be go back to my bank account. So £50 from here is actually digitally, so I did pay from the bank, but from my saving account, where all my sinking funds, after consolidation, where my sinking funds stored. So I paid, so it's £200 going actually back to my main bank, and from the cash envelopes, and £50 will be going from my saving account, from my digital cash. Right, okay, so we done okay, because obviously this 250 is including here, which is not actual expenses. So if you look on our main table in here, so our expenses was budgeted for 1,763, and we spent 1,718, because this 250, it's already accounts separate in my cash envelopes. So we done okay for expenses. Obviously we overspent on Amazon, but then we underspent on other impulse buys, so on the end it's all kind of matched up. Right, okay, so the next one is a saving. So again, my saving is covered, but my budget and actuals went how it's planned, and also this £400. So I just have to adjust my budget to, to meet the actuals. So this is £400, which is side hustle, and they are they're not part of my main budget, so when I have them, it's great. But if my husband didn't earn anything this month from his side hustle, it doesn't affect our main budget. So this is just basically for these three binders, for these three savings in here. So the debt tracker as well, so everything went how it is, all this £50. The only difference in here, for my credit cards, I'm budgeting £50 as a minimum payment, where it's actually it's not £50 minimum payments, because all these three cards still on promotion, so they still have a zero interest on them. And I think what's happened here, so the M&S credit cards, I only have £12.50 of minimum payment this month, and on Virgin I had, I think, 25, yeah. And then I didn't have any minimum payment on Santander because the card was fully repaid before Christmas. But because when I did all my calculation, when I put all the amounts I spent and earn, I have I think 240 something left from my budget. And I previously mentioned, so if I have any money left over from this month, I'm not gonna roll them for the next month. So basically whatever is left, either gonna go on the credit cards if I have some balance, or they're gonna go to the savings. So because obviously I do have credit cards balance on some of them now, because our big medical expenses going between these three credit cards. So yeah, so I did pay extra on my Mark Spencer card, so it was 87.5 extra, so in total was 100. And then Virgin I paid 76 extra, so in total was 101. And then 85.45 just went on Santander, so because again we spent some money from there. And then this way, so my budget and my actuals become zero. So basically I did double check my bank account to make sure there is a 1,000 exactly left, and this 1,000 will be, you know, opening balance, not opening balance, so it will be there forever. Well, hopefully forever. But so it's kind of my February budget will start from zero, so it's just, you know, 1,000 in there, but I treat it as zero. Okay, so this is how we done this month. So I think it was right. So I prefer this type of spreadsheet to my previous one, because this is the first month when I did this sort of made up spreadsheet, which I purchased on Etsy. So previously I was just using my own Excel, you know, just all the income, all the outcome, but it was always like room to play around. So this one is a little bit I think more visible, so it is better for me. And I kind of, you know, I also put all my expenses in here, so and then I can look on them and analyze where I can just, you know, cut off next month, where I not really need to buy anything. But I think from what we have, there was no much of, you know, no much of shopping, or no much of expenses which we didn't need to buy this month. So I think I done pretty well. Well, we done pretty well, but yeah. Right, okay, so this is about the budgets. And the next step, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to my envelopes, and we're gonna do cash unstuffing and cash consolidation. Okay, so I changed the setting a little bit and put the folders which I need. So now we're gonna do my first cash unstuffing and cash consolidation for January. So obviously I start my cash stuffing back in end of 2023, beginning of 2024, and I did cash unstuffing and cash consolidation every month, but this is my first time when I'm doing this on camera. So the way I'm gonna do it is slightly different to some cash stuffer. So basically I know my budget is 1,100 per month, and I know for next 3 or 4 months this is how much cash we're gonna take based on our ongoings, based on our income, because our income is, you know, obviously I'm on salary, my husband on salary, so we know how much is our income for next at least 2 or 3 months. I mean, unless emergency happen or anything. So basically every month I'm drawing 1,100, and so again it's all I mean, I'm not advising anyone anything, but this is how we've been advised. So again, bank doesn't really like when you have a lot of cash going out, cash going in. So I'm trying to avoid a lot of drawings on our main account, and also try to avoid to put any cash in, just to avoid any future question, you know, if when we go and apply for mortgage. I know, again, I'm not advising, so this is just basically how it's for us. Doesn't mean, you know, you can't get mortgage if you draw cash or anything, so but we just want to be on secure side. So yes, so and because of this, I'm gonna go through my folders, and I'm gonna only consolidate and only take amount equal to 1100, and this 1100, they're not going back to the bank, they obviously going to my income fund binder, and then they are ready for my monthly cash stuffing again. And then I will physically so I will go to my bank, and I will transfer this money which is in there. So instead of drawing them, I will transfer them directly to the sinking fund pots to my saving account. So I'm trying to avoid as much, you know, as possible any cash withdrawals. I did I went through obviously all my binder just before making video, just to see how I'm done. So where we're probably gonna take some money out and put, you know, and move them sort of to digital envelopes. Okay, so obviously it's not, you know, it's not gonna work for everyone, and it's mean I don't have I always, not always, but it's mean most of the time I would have more cash than I actually should in my envelopes, you know, because you don't really want to keep a lot of cash in the house. But yes, so some of my envelopes I could consolidate, but I wouldn't, just because I would need 1100, so if it makes sense. So the first things what we're gonna do, we're gonna take some of my placeholders in here. So I have placeholders from different shop. So this is from Braft Craft store. So this is my placeholder for my main envelopes, for my main sinking funds. And I also have some placeholders from Iris budgets, and her placeholders I'm using for her 5k 1k binder, and I'm also using them for budget Visira binder. So I'm just kind of separating them. They you know, all of them are nice, so there is no much difference in quality or colors between Iris and Braft store. It's just, yeah, it's just the way I'm doing. I just want to have same things in the same folders. Okay, so this is our cash placeholder we're gonna use, and also we have some cash which needs to go back to the bank, as mentioned previously. So let's just quickly have a look. Okay, so yeah, so I did bought some shoes. Then this was £50. I paid my deposit for my house appointment, and then I transfer it from my saving pot to my normal bank account. Spend some money on Etsy. Again, I have some house appointment, but I pay by bank, by a normal bank, not saving account. Then bought some clothes from Amazon, and some socks for my trip. And then also there was time, because I couldn't go shopping, do the grocery shopping myself, so I have to buy from Amazon. Yeah, and then I allocate some money from my weekly envelopes towards, you know, back to the bank. So on the end is 250, but £50 was digitally already transferred digitally. So I should have here £200 in cash. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. So this is 200 in 200 back to bank. So, and we need to find £900 from my sinking funds. Okay, so the first binder I want to start is my sinking funds binder, and let's have a look how much we have in each envelope and what we can take for bank. Okay, so the first one is a holiday, and in holiday, so that's not actual holiday, so how I told many times already. So basically when we go for medical treatments, we need some money to, you know, to use in there to buy food, to pay for travel or anything in there. So we buy flights and hotel and accommodation, and we're paying for the treatment by credit card, but you need some money, you know, just to go around, and preferably in cash, just to monitor how much you spend. So yeah, so basically this money in here will go, and I will exchange them, and, you know, for currency we need. So currently we have £300 already in the bank on the saving account, and let's check how much we have in cash in here. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. So we have 300 in here, and okay, so I think I will leave 100 just in case, because when we go we may need some money for the airport in UK as well. So I will leave £100 in here, and I will consolidate 200. So 200 will go to the bank, and then we can replace this with 500 placeholder. Okay, so remove it a little bit. Okay, so this is 600 left in here. So the next one is a dentist fund, and dentist, I have £300 in the bank and I have £20 in cash, so nothing to consolidate in here. I mean, I'm really late for my dentist appointment, but it's just because there is other medical issues, so I can't really find time and find nerves to go to dentist. So hustle reserve, I'm currently having nothing in here, so it's meant to be £300, but my husband took it for his needs. So whenever he's ready, he's just gonna give me back 300, so nothing in here. Gift funds have £30. Probably swap 20 for, yeah, 2 cents for 20, just, you know, for the envelopes to be slightly slimmer in here. So this is gift funds. Christmas is a saving challenge, so don't have much in there because I'm not prioritizing Christmas for at least for January. Yes, so nothing in here for the moment. So new glasses, we need roughly £800, probably by end of December or beginning of January 2026. So this is where we're gonna go again for our checkup appointment. So I need 2 pair of glasses for me, one for work, one for home, and my husband needs probably 3. He needs 2 normal one and 1 sunglasses with lenses when he's driving. So that's why the amount is so high. So what do we have in here? We have hundreds in the bank, and then we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. So we have 260 in new glasses. Let's take 100 to the bank as well and leave 60. Okay, so it's probably easier, and then I can put 200 placeholder in here. Okay, so 260 in new glasses. Okay, Etsy spend. So Etsy, I did spend some money last month, and so I have £50. I'm probably gonna spend something very soon, but I will leave them. That's fine, because I don't want to put 50, so I will leave them as £50 in here. That's fine. So if I spend, then this will be money going to the bank envelope. So this is my sinking funds binder done. Next one, let's do family binder. So in family, the first one is birthday. So this is for my husband's birthday, and I put £300. I don't know how it's gonna work because we're most probably gonna be away for medical treatment during his birthday, but I have £300 in here. This is how much I want to save. So I guess it will be maybe some day out while we're waiting for results. So I don't know, maybe buy him something. So don't want to say on camera in case of he's watching. So yeah. Yeah, let's put 100 shall I put, yes, let's put £100 in the bank, and so what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna put 300 in here because obviously I have a tracker. I can see how much I'm saving, so I'm just gonna put fully funded here. So this is fully funded. Okay, next one is family gifts. I don't think we have much in here. I have £80 saved in here, so not much, nothing to consolidate in here. Fine. Shoes found, yeah, shoes I spent, so again I only have 20 in here as it is. Clothes is found, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. So we have 100 in here. I can probably consolidate, but then yeah, I guess if we go shopping, I'm not planning to buy anything online because we still need to buy jeans for my husband. So if we go, then we probably, you know, go in the shop and then we can pay cash on there. So yeah, I leave it as it is. I leave it as it is. So the closest fund. Next one is a perfume. Perfume, I don't think is much in there. So I only have 50 in the bank and then £10 in cash. So it's not my priority. So I can't use perfume again for the house reason for the moment. So yeah, it's only for my husband, and he got plenty of perfumes giving for Christmas. He's fine. Self-care, we have 90. Again, so I will not consolidate anything in here. Prefer to have them in cash. It's just, you know, for the local shops if you want to buy something for which is not covered, you know, in other categories. Okay, that's a family binder done. What do we want to do next? Essentials. Okay, so essentials, emergency fund. Okay, so emergency funds, I want to have 1000 in here. Now we have 500 in the bank, and then we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80. So we got 680, and let's take 100. Okay, and leave 80. So emergency funds, we want to have 1000 and we want to have it in the bank. So yeah, so basically whenever we get 1000, it will be always in the bank. So I want to have it digitally. And then the next one is rainy days. So rainy days, I budget for this to be 500, and this is 500 which I wanted to be in cash. You know, in case if something happen, you need the money and you can't go in the bank, or you know, something happened in the bank. I'm sure half of you know Barclays didn't work yesterday, and a lot of people actually struggle because, you know, you can't transfer the money. There was, you know, you transfer your money and they're not appearing on bank account. I have several bank accounts, but I also have a Barclays where my direct debit was, and it didn't go through, and then, you know, I have a default. I have a, you know, company with whom the direct debit, you know, emailing me saying your payment didn't go through. So yeah, so it does happen sometimes. So that's why we want to make sure, you know, at least we have cash or in the house. So this will always be in cash. So what do we have now in here? 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50. So we got 250. Kind of. Okay, so 250 in here. I don't think it's 50, 150. So we should have 270. Let me count again. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. 20, 40, 60. Yes, so that's right. So the first time I count wrong. So this 217 here. Fine. So nothing consolidate. Shopping haul just spent. So we have £10 in here. Start building this again. Same for Costco. So we have a separate envelope for Costco, and we have £20 in there. If you didn't see my video, my Costco video, so I just uploaded a few days ago. It's actually shorts, it's not the full video. If you're interested, just please go and have a look what we bought, how we spent our sinking funds in Costco. Okay, so next one is a gas bill. So okay, so for gas I want to have a separate 250. I do pay every month the same amount, and we are currently in credit for the gas and electricity, but I just want, I want to have separate money anyway, in case if the gas, if the bills will go, if the prices will go up again, or if we move to different house, and then obviously it would be completely different story. So I want to have some money aside, just at least for few months we could be covered. So what do we have in here? We have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40. So we got 140 in here. So let's put 50, let's put 100 in the bank. So yeah, this money, this savings can go straight to the bank, because I'm not planning to spend them anytime soon. So it's better if they stay on the saving account rather than in my envelopes in here. So there is no need for them to be in the envelopes. So same story with electricity. We have a credit, but we want to have separate 250 just for our own goods. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40. So the same. So we got 140, and then 100 will go back to the bank. And we're gonna put placeholder in here. Okay, that's electricity. Home fund. Okay, home fund. I think I probably put some money in the bank, and I will keep some money in the envelopes, because again, for the home, you do buy sometimes. I do buy sometimes in the shop. So let's check. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 210, 220, 225. So I have 225 in here. So let's maybe do again 100 in the bank. Okay, so we have 100 in the bank, and then 100, what did I say, 125? Yeah, 125 in cash. This is our, so 225 in total. So this is our home funds. Done. Okay, and the last one we're gonna do is my personal. Yes, so my personal one. Okay, so the first one is a health one. So basically health one is like I'm spending and putting money in a couple of times per month. So don't expect any big balance to be accumulating here, because it's just ongoing one. So we have 150 in the bank, and then so what do we have? 50, and we have another 100. Don't like 50 to go, but that's fine. So okay, so we have 250. Let's put this 100 in the bank, and then we put, do we have 200? Yeah, okay, fine. So we put, so 250 in the bank, so nothing in the envelope. Okay, that's great. And then we have a hair fund. So I have 20, 40, 60, 81, so 110. Again, I will not put anything at the bank at the moment. If I go for the appointment, they prefer cash. I'm not planning any appointment this month. I don't think I will have time, but I'm just not sure. Maybe, yeah. Let's just leave it as it is for the moment. So skincare, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30. So we have 130 in skincare. So again, skincare is mainly for me to buy skincare products, but obviously I want to go and have a facial if I have a time and if my budget is allowed. So, and for this purpose they prefer cash as well. So let's just keep them for the moment for this month in cash as well, just to see how it's gonna go. Bro funds, we have 30. This is how much I need to have roughly for my appointment, between 20 and 30, just to make sure it's covered. Nail funds is having £60 in here, so again, I'm not gonna consolidate. As you see, I don't have my nails are not done, so I'm not doing my nails. It's just pointless for me. I just keep eating them. This fund is for summer, when I will go and do pedicure. So yeah, that's for summer. I'm not doing my hand nails. So treatment funds is how much you have in here. So we recently spent it 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. So it's only 90 pounds. I want to have here 250, you know, but I'm constantly spending from these funds as well, because again, that's not for the beauty treatment. It's more like for the medical treatment, where we have to go, you know, for certain treatment almost every week. So yeah, I do spend every week from this from this envelope. Yeah, okay, so that's 19 there. Okay, so now if I done everything correctly, I should have 1100 in here in my cash. Okay, let's count together. Let me just put this 50. Yeah. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 60. Sorry. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, so 500, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 80, 99, so that's 900, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1000, 1010, 1020, 30, 40, 50, and then 15 here, so 1100 in here. Okay, so that's all correct, that's all okay. Okay, so let me just sort them out. So this 1100 I will cash stuff for my February week 1 in my next video. So you will see this video I think on Monday morning, and then my usual cash stuffing which meant to be Monday morning would be probably Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning, just to make sure there is no 2 video in one day. Okay, so unfortunately last month I didn't actually I didn't do any sinking funds opening balances, so I don't really know how much I added this month. I did have it, like, so I do have it now on my Excel. So now I have 4065, so in my cash envelope, so between cash and bank. So this is our sinking funds as of end of January. So next time, end of February, when I will do my cash consolidation and cash and stuffing, so then I will make sure I will, you know, do it properly, and we'll see how much actually been saved through the months. Okay, so that's my cash stuffing and cash and stuffing for months of January. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you like it. So please do let me know in the comments if any questions, if you like my video, you know, if you do it differently, if you have any advice for me, you know, how to do it better. Yes, so thank you very much for watching, and I see you soon. Bye.